How is it going, guys? I'm gonna move this a little closer. How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. And yes, my room is still sort of a mess, but it's slowly coming together. But today, I probably have chosen the worst video to record today because I'm going to be torturing myself. And that's because I'm going to be listening to your guys' horrible exhaust clips. I also realized that I have rainbow lights right here. Whatever, we're gonna leave them. The reason why this is a bad day to film this is because I woke up with a severe migraine. So right now my head is just throbbing, and I'm just going to torture myself for your guys' enjoyment. Also, if you like the shirt, I got new merch coming soon. This is the Flock Racing series. If you guys want to pick it up, link in the description down below. Use discount code, not a code. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into your guys' exhaust clips, and let's see which one of you guys has the worst sounding exhaust of the episode. Let's go dive right in. All right, first clip. I believe it's a BMW M4 with a burble tune. So already starting out very strong. Let's take a look. I feel bad for these people walking on the street because they're about to just go deaf. The car itself doesn't look half bad. Bro went 15 miles per hour and just decided to just terrorize the whole neighborhood. Oh my god. BMW boys, what is up with you guys just being the most annoying car out there? Like 350Zs and VQs, like they just sound like shit right out of the box. But you guys intentionally modify your cars to make them sound worse. Like, that sounds like shit. It sounds like a snare drum, but not even a properly tuned snare drum. Let's listen to that one more time. It sucks because the car is such a cool looking car, and then it just... The burble tune. You guys play balloon tower defense? That's what I feel like is happening. I feel like a bunch of little monkeys are throwing darts at balloons. It just doesn't sound good. All right, he sent another clip. This one looks like a flyby. Oh. Like, I have never heard one person at a car meet hear a BMW do a flyby and say, damn, that burble tone sounds sick. I have never to this day heard that. So I have no idea why people think these burble tunes sound good. Like the McLaren, it has a slight burble tune, but nothing. It didn't even do it. Oh, there we go. Super delayed. He was lagging out of the lobby right there. Super delayed. I also feel bad because he's just like there's people on the road, bro. Like you could barely keep the car straight. Look at, he could barely keep it straight. Why is he swerving like that? There's people on the road. You just look like an asshole. You are fitting the BMW stereotype perfectly. And this isn't a good look for you. I'm sorry. The car itself on acceleration probably doesn't sound that bad. I mean, it didn't seem like it was like the worst thing ever, but the burble tune just completely killed it. Like I was saying, the McLaren has a slight burble tune, but it is so tamed compared to this fucking orchestra of drums and balloon popping that it just, in my opinion, this is just overkill. You know, if you want to go, you know, vroom, vroom, bah, 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 whatever, you know, or even just vroom, vroom, bah, bah, like whatever, but not. No, I don't like any of that. All right, so far starting out strong. That one was pretty bad. All right, next one. Looks like we got a couple Alfa Romeo Giulias. Cool car. I mean, you got to get the Quadrifoglio, but let's take a look at these and let's see how they sound. So it looks like we're at some sort of park and chill. Like, okay, you guys are seeing my face, but look at the people's faces. Like, they're not even impressed. Like you're at a car meet, you're trying to look cool. First of all, the biggest flame that pops out is this. Like, you got this little fucking little shit stain of a flame right there. You can barely see in the bottom of the screen. And then you got, I don't know, where's the other one? I can't even find it on screen because it's so small. Yeah, okay, you can't even find it. There's like no flames come. Oh, there we go. That little shart of a flame. That's a flame. It looks like just like a glint or like maybe a smudge on his pipe. That's a flame. That is just depressing right there. You're trying your hardest to spit flames and that's the best we get? My lighter can do more flames than that. All right, now let's look at everyone's reaction in the background. They're walking away from it. They're walking up to it like, you guys really serious here? They're not even covering their ears. It's not even that loud. They're just like, oh, literally someone's fucking frying up some popcorn at a movie theater right here. Like, doesn't sound good at all. Also, you did a very bad job of censoring this guy's license plate. Like, that was fucked. Yeah, didn't sound good. Sounded like popcorn. Not a good sound. Very unamusing to look at. Like, at least if flames were coming out, I'd be like, all right, that's kind of cool, you know? Nah, that's a swing and a miss. You know, strike three looking. Didn't happen there. Is this the Giulia? No, it's like a BMW, right? I can't tell which car this is. They didn't say. I think it's the Giulia. I want to say it's the Giulia. It's just super obnoxious. Also, is that a carbon fiber cap? I could see the plastic underneath. That's not real. I mean, it's real carbon, but it's just a cap. He looks stupid. Even the acceleration on this sounded like shit. It sounded like a fucking pig snarling, just like... It did not sound good. Didn't sound good at all. Dude's just annoying everyone in the city. Oh my god. Everyone, when they see this car, earplugs come out. Oh, more Giulia clips. Shit sounded like a vacuum cleaner flying by. Like... Vacuum cleaner, and then here comes the popcorn. It's not even loud. At least the M4 was loud down the whole block. This shit ain't even loud. Embarrassing. All right. Out of the two... The M4, at least for what he was trying to do, was more impressive. So I think the Giulia's at the bottom right now. Oh, we got a Honda boy right here. All right, let's take a look at this shit. His caption says, still too slow. Let's see. Okay, he's at 20 miles per hour. Chris, set a timer. I want to see what his acceleration speed is. I think he goes to 60 in this clip. So let's see what his 20 to 60 speed is. Everyone, if you have earphones in, brace yourself. What is that shift? He barely topped out at 66. If this was a highway, he still isn't even fucking speeding yet. Oh my god. Alright, so based on sound, I mean, first of all, dude doesn't know how to shift for crap. Maybe it's because he has a phone in one hand, but I could drive with one hand. Like, I am more than capable with it. I get ice cream sometimes, you don't get that shit, and I could drive with it. I could maybe not race with it, but my cars are also a lot faster than this, so it would be a little bit of a challenge. That being said, let's see how it sounded, though. It's a trumpet. It's honestly just a trumpet. $189,000 miles. Yeah, that motor is tired. Maybe it was faster beforehand, but in current state, that shit's fucking slow. Also, I just noticed this. It's an auto. What the fuck? How are you fucking up on shifting? Oh, this goofball, this fucking goofy goober starting in first gear on the auto shifter, tries to fling this bitch into second, and the car's like, what are you doing? This isn't what I'm made for. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Caught your ass in 4K. This is embarrassing right here. This is... Car sounds bad. It's an auto. You're not... I mean, it looks like you're not wearing your seatbelt. This goofy goober. Alright, yeah, that's bad. I mean, the Alfa Romeo, though, might be worse, in my opinion. Let's look at this one. I believe this is... This is the exterior. Okay, he boosted the audio in this because there's no way it should be this loud. Like, I am hearing... crickets fucking in the background, so I already know he boosted this shit. Like, I should not be able to hear traffic flying by at that sound. It is so loud. Oh my god, I am sorry for you guys' headphones. Sounds like my weed whacker, honestly. It sounds like my weed whacker. Yep. Someone cutting the grass around you? Like, was that the car, or is there a gardener there? I mean, what's going on? Yeah, not a good look. You probably shouldn't have boosted the audio. Then that way we could have heard it a little bit more crisp at its right sound. But yeah, you fucked that one up. That's bad. That's really bad. But I think he was trying to make it worse than it actually was. All right, we got a 350Z. Let's take a look. That was a waste of a clip. That was a waste of my time. It doesn't sound horrible. I mean, it's shooting some oil, but it is a Nissan, so we understand that. Let's get a driving clip. What are we looking at? Like, what are you zooming in on? Is that the miles per hour? I mean, I guess it's faster than the other cars we've seen, but this is an audio test, and I'm not hearing much except for just pure noise, so you fail. All right, let's take a look at this Lexus IS300. Looks like he's got some sort of aftermarket exhaust on it. Sorry, I am scratching my pubic area. It's kind of a swamp right now. It's really hot in SoCal. Sorry. Anyways, all right, let's take a look. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing ever. Like, at low RPM, wasn't the worst thing ever. Honestly, wasn't that bad. It's nowhere near as bad as the previous contenders. I mean, this honestly isn't that bad. I'll give you a pass on that. All right, what do we have here? It looks like some sort of EK. Let's take a look. It sounded good on the flyby, like in this area. Watch this. Listen here. Okay, I'm gonna play it again. Like the intake and the engine noise sounds pretty fucking sweet. Like it's pretty fucking sweet, you know. The flyby part, it's like an angry wasp nest. It's not that good. Yeah, not that good. I like this part. Like I could listen to that all day. That not so much. I can't listen to that any longer. That one sounded a lot cleaner than the first clip. I don't know what it was, but I mean, maybe it's because it shot a little flame too. It just sounded a lot more crisp. The flame was crisp. How is a Honda shooting bigger flames than the Alfa Romeos? Like, look, what's going on here, guys? What the fuck? Honestly, not bad at all. Honestly, that's not that bad. Compared to the first clip, that is a much bigger improvement. All right, what kind of AutoZone fuckery do we have here? Poor little Camry or Corolla. I really don't give a fuck. I think it's a 1.8, he said. The muffler's looking kind of sus. Not really liking that. Also, what do you got a tow hitch on your car for? What are you towing with this? With the 1.8? With the not even the 2 liter of Coke? You're towing? Let's see. It's rattly as fuck. Super rattly. That was it? That was it. You fucking blue ball me? You blue ball me. You gave me a little 3K RPM rev. Oh my god, man. When I want to hear your guys' exhausts, I want to hear them fucking screaming and bouncing off redline. Whether it be a flyby, whether it be a rev, I don't want this shit. Alright, at least this is them driving it. Yeah, it didn't sound good. It sounded like someone yelling into a fucking empty soda can. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Yeah. It sounded okay in the first clip, but right there, higher RPMs, it only gets worse. All right, we got a Lexus IS300. I can't imagine that this sounds too bad. The JZ usually sounds pretty good. I mean, I've heard straight pipe JZs. I've heard shitty muffler JZs. I've owned shitty muffler JZs. I've owned good muffler JZs. So I can't imagine that this is all that bad. Whoever climbed in shook the shit out of the car. See, like that doesn't sound bad at all. It sort of sounds like Peppa Pig. Like if Peppa Pig was an actual pig, not a cartoon pig. Okay, this is a very specific comparison. But have you ever been to Target and they have those like stretchy noodles that you can like spin around and they make noise and shit? It sort of sounds like that. I don't even know what the hell they're called. They're for kids, but like you can like brum, 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 and like expand them and they like crinkle and shit. That's exactly how this sounds. Doesn't sound bad though. I mean, it sounds a lot deeper than a 6. Like it is a 6-cylinder. You could still tell it is a 6-cylinder, but it sounds like a pretty deep 6-cylinder. So whatever exhaust setup this is, even though it looks janky as shit, it doesn't sound that bad. Can't really hate on it. Oh no. The VQ boys have entered the competition and already sounds like ass. People think shooting flames is like the coolest thing ever, and it's just not. I can't disagree more. Like I'm cool with shooting flames. My chinchillas are barking. Like shooting flames is cool. But when you're actually doing something, like if you just get done racing and you let off the gas and a fucking big flame pops out, or you're hitting anti-lag and a big flame pops out, I think that's cool. But just revving your car to redline, that's just goofy, man. This is just like to entertain like 12-year-olds. The car sounded... can imagine in person it's a lot more obnoxious. Yeah, in person it's probably a lot more obnoxious. I think he has another clip. Here we go. Here's a flyby. Getting fucking shot over here. Yeah, that sounded like a shitty VQ. Listen to it. Oh my god, he's just blasting the deers. All the deers in the woods are just fucking like the PTSD'd out right now. They're like fucking tripping balls. See, like I feel like this is goofy on the same level as like the BMW and the Alphas, because they're trying their hardest to sound cool with like these goofy little like verbal flame tunes, and it is like just the bare minimum of like trying. It's like, oh look it, I'm gonna have this guy tune my car to just pour out a lot of gas on diesel, and it's just gonna pop. It's so boring compared to like the other guys with like the Hondas and the Toyotas that sound like shit. Like those just naturally sound like shit. These guys are trying to be cool, and they sound like shit as a byproduct. Okay, who the fuck, what goofball sent me an exhaust clip of their engine bay? This isn't an exhaust, this is an intake clip. It's ticking too. That's not exhaust, that's engine noise. That's not exhaust. Sorry. Here we go. Here's exhaust. I mean, that doesn't sound half bad. Exhaust fitment is not the best, but I'd rather drive that around than the VQ. This is less annoying. Doesn't sound bad. I can't even complain. That honestly doesn't even sound that bad. I can't tell what fucking car it is from this angle, but doesn't sound that bad. All right, we'll do one more. We have some shitty-ass Pontiac with a shittier muffler. Let's take a look.
Vete. Otra vez.
That shit sounds like it's barely running.
Otra vez.
Like, is it just me or did that shit fall on its face so fast right there? You need to worry about getting your car running first before you try to send in an exhaust clip. That doesn't sound right. That sounds so unhealthy. Let's see what else you got in your lot. What is that? A Nissan? Is that an old Nissan Sentra? I think it is. We got obviously a Silverado. Oh, is that a Hyundai? Is that an old Hyundai Sonata? Whatever. Why are we wasting our time? It's the inside of the Pontiac. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like the gauge setup on this thing. I don't know why. I mean, it's obviously like late 90s, early 2000s. I just like how crisp the needles are. Like, they're super crisp. I also just spit on my fucking monitor by saying crisp. Great. Yeah, I mean, it sounded bad, but I mean, what do you expect from a fucking old Pontiac? 3.4 liter. Who makes that size? That is the wackest size ever. At least go 3.6, 3.8. 3.4? What are you wasting your time for? Anyways, guys, if I had to choose one for this episode, I think the Alphas would be top dog. They failed at doing cool burble tunes. They failed at sounding good. They failed at shooting flames. At least the Infinity and the M4, the two runner-ups, I would say, at least they succeeded at what they were trying to do. The M4 was trying to be the most obnoxious guy out there, and he succeeded. I mean, there's no denying that he succeeded by doing that. The Nissan, the G, at least tried to make his shit shoot flames, and he succeeded in that. So, therefore, my vote is for the Alphas. Let me know down below, who would you vote for, though? Who had the worst sounding car here? Comment down below. If you want to see one of your cars out of one of these videos, hit like, hit subscribe, and send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching, and until next video, peace.